Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and hi everyone. We are from Group 7. We present about electronic invoice and billing. I am the first presenter and my name is Nur Sazana binti Muhammad Zaman and my matric number is 18BB01002. Next, let's take a look about introduction to electronic invoice and billing. Okay, the first definition, electronic invoice is a form of electronic billing. The e-invoice method is used by trading partners such as their customers and suppliers to show and monitor transaction document with each other and ensure that the terms of their trade agreement are met. Okay, second is about electronic billing. The definition is clearance and transporting of electronic bill or electronic payment is when sellers such as companies, organizations, or groups send their bills or invoice over the internet and customer pay their bill electronically. Okay, next we take a look about function. Okay, for electronic invoice, sending or receiving or electronic invoice. Okay, to authorize invoicing, there must be an exciting method of viewing the transaction, typically an ERP such as enterprise resource planning or accounting system. Convey and rules must be established in a project specification. This typically require member or account payable, IT, and sometimes procurement. On convey is established to the system. Validation rule can be set up to reduce the amount of invoice anomaly. Further validation can be set up to automatically refuse error, three-way mesh invoice, purchase order, and other document. Validation can also inform suppliers or acceptance or rejection. On the e-invoicing specification is finalized and attempt is complete. The business supplier are connected electronically and the e-invoicing system is set. Okay, for function electronic billing, sending of electronic bills, and it also used as an umbrella term into which a invoice sits as a specific type of a bill. Okay, billing is the aggregation of all non-of cost, recurring and chargeable event on an account by account basis. It is also the computation of all outstanding change and out for grab discount and bonus. The output from billing process is tributary of take bill data that can be used to create a bill on paper, disk or any media, billing engine, which is part of the billing system, frame invoice. Okay, next we go to the advantages and disadvantages electronic invoice and billing. Okay, kita let's take a look about advantages first. Okay, advantages about electronic invoice. First, it can save time. Okay, we is invoicing. Many leaders try out of the invoicing process. Both us and our customer can save time using online invoicing software. Second, we can reduce cost. With paperless invoicing, we have to leave money for paper or for process fee. Further, by saving time with invoicing as an alternative of using template and emailing PDF, we can save wages time, concentrate on other value adding. Thus, instead, we all know time is money. Okay, second, can reduce mistake by minimizing set of instruction. Input and increasing automation, mistake and typo are lessening. We don't have to worry about our invoicing getting lost in the mail. Next, increase data integrity. From a purchaser perspective, the invoice reduce the risk of obtained bill. The authenticity of e-invoicing is automatically validated. Okay, next is everyone else is doing it. Okay, e-invoicing is already becoming the normal, especially in the B2B world. We might as well start e-invoicing now, since eventually we will have to ask our customers will demand it. In fact, some companies already reject to get invoiced in any other format. Okay, next about advantages electronic billing. Okay, first is convenient. Okay, making online payment through our financial organization make it convenient to pay all our bill for a central location. We do not have to log in into several websites and remember multiple passwords. Many suppliers also include an option to pre-schedule payment on their expected date or another day of our choosing. Okay, second is about secure. Okay, financial institution now use the best security protocol to help keep our transactions secure. Beberapa procedure are incorporated into bill pay service to keep our information safe, including username and password, security sheet that help in preventing outsider from attacking, encryption process that keep our data hidden during electronic transit, and automatic sign off with our online session either for too long. Okay, net money management. Okay, when we make use of electronic bill pay, briefly we can check account balance and determine whether our bill payment has been scheduled and paid. Okay, next is about ecological. Okay, one of the biggest advantages of paying bill online is eliminating paper aside. Paying our bill online, we reduce paper check being mailed. In addition to eliminating paper waste, it also removes the cost of postage and envelope. Okay, next about keep organized. Okay, it's certainly possible to lose focus on our finances, but electronic bill payment helps us organize our record. With all our bill and payment organized in one single page, we can easily tell if something is posted incorrectly or if we miss a payment completely. Okay, now we take a look about advantages electronic invoice and billing. Okay, for electronic invoice, first is security issues. Okay, sending invoice electronically approach with some possibility that are not present with hard copy invoice. Okay, second, offline customer, especially in certain type of business, our client or customer may not have access to their email from their home or may not even use in email account. Other customer may greatly like better to receive a paper invoice. Okay, third is fees. If our business use a service to send electronic invoice, we will most likely need to pay the service a fee in the form of small percentage or the payment we receive. This fee can add up quickly. Okay, for disadvantage, electronic billing, first is security concern. Although firm measures such as systematic encryption in a place to make a e-payment safe and secure, it is still at risk to hacking. Fraudster, for instance, use phishing attack to trick unsuspecting users into providing to log in details of their e-wallet, which they pick up and use to access the victim personal and financial information in the quick. Okay, second is about dispute transaction. If someone use our company electronic money without our authorization, we will continue the unfamiliar chain and file a claim with our bank, only payment processor or credit card company. Without enough information about the person who performed the transaction, it can be difficult to find the claim and receive a refund. Okay, that is about increased business cost. E-payment system move nearer with an increased need to protect sensitive financial information stored in a business computer system for authorized access. Enterprise with in-house e-payment system must sustain additional costs in processing, installing, and maintaining sophisticated payment security technologies. Okay, now let's take a look about electronic statement delivery. Okay, we go to about definition. Okay, the definition statement delivery is the electronic statement delivery service, also known as e-statement, send money account summaries, balance, and evaluation to your online account in an electronic only format. Electronic statement are the same as paper statement. Okay, next we go to the process. Okay, to begin the process, the requirement need from the user concerned for the service so that the bank that user use can send the statement in electronic only format and suspend sending the paper statement in the mail. To access user account statement online, user will also need to meet the following minimal hardware requirement, such as a computer with internet connection and a hard drive with sufficient hard disk space to send any statement, a printer connected to user PC to print statement, an internet browser with 128-bit encryption and internet access through an internet service provider ISP, and user must use a home email address. When the condition has been met by the consumer, The bank will be notified if this requirement change. If user select electronic only statement delivery by change their mind later, user can opt out of the electronic only statement and receive paper statement from the bank at the rest statement circle. Okay, next we go to the advantages and disadvantages electronic statement delivery. Okay, okay, advantages statement delivery is, yeah, first saving the tree. Okay, paperless statement are helpful for the environment by this the amount of paper we use. Fewer billing statement mean less request for paper and less air pollution from paper production. Okay, second is less mail paper in home. The implementation of billing statement mean less loose paper and clutter in our home. We will save time sorting the bill and figuring how what we should keep, what can be thrown the trash and what must be shaded. Okay, next is perk for pick for online billing statement. Okay, some credit card issuer provide incentive for cardholder who sign up for paperless statement. For example, we may be entered into sweepstake when we switch to paperless billing statement. Some card issuer change a fee to send a paper statement, and with this fee when we send up to receive our billing statement online. Okay, next is identity theft prevention. Switching to paperless statement could help stop identity theft. Thief is starting from stolen mail. Since statements are mailed to our home, mail thief won't get access to our credit card number. It's they intercept our mail. Thankfully, email from our credit card issuer should never contain our full account number, which give you extra protection if our email account is compromised. Okay. Next we take a look about disadvantage electronic statement delivery. Okay, first is easier to miss payment. Without receiving a mail statement, we could forget to send our payment. As alternative to mail physical statement as a due date reminder, we could print the statement from our online account and keep it where we normally put our bill. Second, more password to remember. Signing up for online billing means we will have yet another username and password to remember. Even if we try to use the same one for all our site, which generally isn't a good idea. There always be a few sites with slightly different restriction that will require us to come up with something different from what we normally use. Second is about less access to previous statement. Credit card issuer typically only make a definite number of statement available online. If we need more than that, like for tax purpose, we may have to go through a few extra steps and could even have to pay our billing statement each month and filling it away so we can accept with if we need to. That is delay in catching credit card and fraud and credit card change. If we set up a push button payment for our account, we could easily forget to comment our statement each month. A step that critical to catching credit card fraud. We only have 60 days to report billing errors. Beyond that, the credit card issuer could make our pay for purchase we never made. That's all for me. Next, I will pass to next presenter.
My name is Sabeti Arifin. Number menstruate is 18-01007. I want to explain about biller service provider. The definition of biller service provider we call is in simple words is BSP. Is a third-party organization provide payment option and electronic bill statement to customer. BSP need to know who the bill is the like individuals, company or organization that need payment for the product or services. This is because billing service provider are required by the merchant's account to process credit card accept customer who use bill direct. Next. Okay, what is function of biller service provider? The function is to reduce the workload by providing several options to pay the biller or customer. This is because biller service provider is a different system from full payment, installment, or deferral of payment. For example, user want pay by mail or email or mobile phones. They have using a verification code or mobile device because of the verification code is for security in the payment when customer do it the bill payment. Okay, next, what the process of biller service provider? The first the process of BSP. The first is bill payment provider. We call BPP. This is a billing agent who receive the remittance of half of the biller. Maksudnya dekat sini, bila customer membuat pembayaran terhadap bil, maka bill agent yang akan menerima remittance of bill tersebut. And then kita pergi pada second is bill service provider, BSP. BSP ni yang akan menerima provide the service kepada biller, di mana dia mendapat information daripada bill payment provider dan dia akan providekan servis kepada biller tersebut. And next kita pergi pada next iaitu consolidator. Okay, selepas biller service provide the service kepada biller, consolidator ni akan communicate BSP ni akan communicate dengan consolidator. The purpose which combine other the biller service provide to consolidate and then send information to the customer service provider CSP, di mana CSP akan receiving customer agent providing direct to the customer to deliver the bill. Okay, next slide. We have two advantages and disadvantages of biller service provider. Okay, first we look the advantages of the biller BSP. Okay, the first is the risk. What is the advantage ni? The first is a faster system. Why? Because has an involvement of the third party who will manage of biller customer, which causes customer do not have to spend time to manage it. Maksudnya dekat sini, customer dah tak payah nak spend masa untuk membuat bill tersebut sebab ada third party yang akan providekan untuk mereka, untuk pengguna untuk membayar bil tersebut. And second is reduce cost, di mana withdrawal cost on the use of paper do not need to be issued by BSP uses digital platform, and alternative is sending information to the customer. Maksudnya dekat sini pihak biller dan pengguna tidak perlu membuat bayaran terhadap kos untuk penggunaan kertas kerana mereka menggunakan digital platform untuk membuat servis tersebut. Okay. Seterusnya kita lihat pada the advantage of the biller service provider. The first is safety risk. Dekat mana biller service provider use internet have high risk of the data thief. This is because service require the filling of the user personal information. All such information can be accessed by irresponsible parties. Maksudnya dekat sini penggunaan biller service provider menggunakan internet, segala maklumat data customer akan diisi melalui servis tersebut, dan ia menyebabkan berlakunya risiko terhadap keselamatan data pengguna, di mana data tersebut boleh diakses oleh pada pihak yang tidak bertanggungjawab. Seterusnya kita tengok kepada misunderstand, iaitu di mana dia when the user using the service there's a have a problem electric or internet interaction yang akan efek pada information tersebut, dan di mana apabila pengguna ataupun pihak dealer ni, servis ni sedang membuat servis tersebut dan berlakunya gangguan elektrik, maka information tersebut tidak dapat dihantar and then ataupun tidak diterima, menyebabkan berlakunya salah faham di antara pihak customer dan pihak servis tersebut. Next slide. Okay, kita akan tengok the customer service provider. What is this? Customer service provider, we call in the simple word is CSP, is company or individual that assists the customer. Their help provide is about account or related service problem. Management of service provider can be done at a home or office using existing platform to communicate with the customer. The CSP provide is the temporary service by using external resources in dealing with problems that occur. Okay, next slide. Okay, what is type of customer service? We have a 5 type of customer service. First is a walk-in service department, which is conduct physical that is done direct or face-to-face to the customer to deal with the related the problem. Usually, the company or organization will provide a special space customer service so that customer can refer the direct to the department. For example, CSP is usually a place to register a complaint, exchange a good or refund. Biasanya kalau walk-in service department ni kita biasa akan nampak dekat ruang shopping mall. Akan ada service department di mana pengguna boleh merujuk masalah terhadap servis yang terhadap servis tersebut dekat service department. Seterusnya kita tengok pada phone and email support. Di mana menggunakan mobile device platform that is by using telephone and email to communicate with the customer. This system like a different because it is run directly but does not physical to use the communicate with the customer. Menggunakan handphone ataupun email agak sedikit menggunakan kos juga sebab phone menggunakan data ataupun prepaid untuk menelefon pada servis. Yang ni agak berlainan daripada walk-in service department. Okay, seterusnya kita akan lihat pada support via live chat di mana customer service conduct through live chat using the internet to communicate. For example, for the customer representative via text to resolve or there are any related problem. Maksudnya dekat sini pihak servis berinteraksi dengan customer melalui chat ataupun teks untuk mereka berkomunikasi sebagai platform. Dan seterusnya kita lihat kepada form of self-service content dekat mana CSP has entered regular data to answer any question that are often asked by customer. For example, question and answer is general that can be referred solve related problems such as a guide or video tutorial and so on. Dekat platform forums ni biasanya pihak servis ni akan menawarkan pada solution yang lebih general seperti panduan untuk memasang ke ataupun video. Biasanya soalan-soalan pun soalan yang lebih general. Dan last sekali ialah servis via community and forums di mana sistem ini is self-operate by the customer, where customer can discuss related problems and get answer from other customer, and have a moderator who have influence in the involved between members and customer to find out of a problem. Maksudnya dekat platform di sini ialah pihak customer sendiri yang mencari yang discuss untuk mencari solution of the problem, di mana pihak customer A dan customer B, customer A pernah mengalami experience sama, maka customer B akan rujuk kepada customer A untuk menyelesaikan masalah tersebut. Okay, seterusnya, next slide. Kita akan lihat the customer service process. The first is client, is individual who wants something from a company or organisation yang akan membuat yang akan merujuk kepada Clap Rani, di mana the team of customer service provide that has a mission to resolve claims and find other team members to help the solve problem. Pihak Rani yang akan menerima aduan daripada klien, dan kita pergi pada customer care department, dekat mana is a clerk who receive information from the clerk at the main customer service counter. This party is internal party of the department responsible for finding a solution in the main clerk does not find a solution to the related problem. Maksudnya customer care department ni adalah parti yang ada dalam department yang akan mencari solution yang tidak dapat diselesaikan daripada clerk. Jadi kita akan pergi pada proses yang terakhir, dekat mana proses yang terakhir dipanggil proses owner, yang is the employee involved to manage the solution to the problem. Maksudnya department tersebut yang akan manage the solution untuk problem tersebut. Okay, seterusnya kita akan pergi kepada importance of customer service. Next slide. Okay, why is important? Because to gain the customer loyalty, which is a major success of organization, when the service is successful, more customer loyalty has shown the service provided meets the needs of the customer. Apabila servis customer ni bagus, maka dia akan meningkatkan customer loyalty, customer yang tetap untuk terhadap servis mereka. So ni kita pergi pada customer experience, extend about customer when faced with the problem that can be resolved by customer service provider, problems such as damage or goods purchase, then the party can help to reduce the pressure felt by customer. Maksudnya apabila customer tu dah dapat experience yang bagus, maka dia akan menyebabkan menyebabkan kepentingan service provide ni disediakan kepada customer tersebut. Okay, kita akan pergi ke marketing opportunity, di mana customer service related with customer, because communication between the two parties need resolve a matter. Maksudnya apabila penyelesaian berlaku, penyelesaian masalah tersebut berlaku, maka boleh menyebabkan juga kepada marketing bisnes tersebut untuk meningkat. And then kita pergi yang pada akhir, iaitu brand image, mission and value. Kenapa pentingnya? Sebab untuk meningkatkan image pada sesebuah organisation tu, di mana dia care terhadap permasalahan ataupun dia care terhadap perkhidmatan kepada pengguna, apa yang pengguna perlukan, apa yang untuk pengguna tersebut. That's all to me, and I will pass to the next presenter.
My name is Nurfatiha binti Muzamil, acting DB 01012, equal to general models for e-billing. The definition is e-billing is an abbreviation of electronic billing, simply the process of paying and receiving bills online. List of invoice are generated digitally by computers and software applications. Okay, next. Okay, general models for e-billing have two. First, bill direct. Customer makes payment at biller's website. Billers make the bill information available to the customer can make payment. Biller consolidator. Enrollment information will be forwarded to every biller that the customer wishes to activate to pay bills. For each billing cycle, biller sends a bill summary or detail to the biller consolidator. Customer view their bill and make payment. Next. Advantages and disadvantages. Disadvantages e-billing general model. First, one of the cheapest form of billing when compared to traditional billing. The electronic billing system is completely free as one can protect the bill with the help of a password and can only be opened by the recipient. Electronic billing service is customer friendly, save time and effort that is usually lost in traditional billing system. And disadvantage is there is a charge for using this billing system. There is always a fear of the security and security of personal information due to increasing number and spyware and malware on the internet. It is possible that many disputes may arise as a result of internet restriction on websites that support electronic billing system. Next, advertising. First, better customer service provides more options to customers such as flexible payment plan, mobile billing and sending payment reminder to reduce credit card purchasing costs by conducting more business electronically instead of paper and standard shipping costs and reduce postal costs. Accelerate the entire revenue collection process and even simplify and centralize the payment process. Paperless is saving the time spent submitting, organizing, and finding paper document is the time that can be spent on more productive tasks. Convenient for users with facilitates better recording keeping, faster bill payment for adding increasing cash flow, efficient bill management, which decreasing lack of missed payment for billing. And it continue to on customer relationship when customer pay the bill, they see the branding of the addict advertising and can be targeted for special offer, upgrades, tourism marketing and so on. Okay, next slide. And next, okay, we go through to function. First, e-billing adds efficiency to several business units, ranging from accounting to customer service. Second, e-billing usually look like paper bill. In many cases, electronic bills are simply digital version of physical bills, often presented in PDF format. And third, e-billing and e-invoicing are related, but not same. E-billing covers the entire process of generating bills and then submitting and receiving payment. E-invoice is usually a function of the account payable workflow. Next slide. Okay, future direction for e-payment system. Definition: an e-payment system is a way of making transaction of paying for goods and service through electronic media without the use of check or cash. It is also called electronic payment system or online payment system. Circulation pace, new service of electronic payment system are growing in popularity now in the traditional phase toward a tentative future that promise possibilities along with innovation in technology. Kat sini dengan semua keselamatan dan kemudahan yang disediakan oleh elektronik mudah alih kaedah pembayaran, kita dapat jangkakan pertumbuhan pembayaran mudah alih lebih jauh di seluruh dunia, malah melebihi pembayaran yang dilakukan dengan kad debit dan kredit. Next. Okay, for future direction, the future of a particular electronic payment system depends on how it overcome the practicalities and analytical challenges faced by first online payment method. So, these challenges include legal and regulatory issues, buyer and seller protection, e-payment service provider technology capabilities, commercial communication and security considerations such as verification and verification issue. Jadi, masa depan sistem pembayaran elektronik tertentu bergantung pada bagaimana ia mengatasi praktikal dan cabaran analitik yang dihadapi oleh pelbagai kaedah pembayaran dalam talian. So next. Types of payment method system. First is electronic payment card, which is debit, credit and charge card. Second is e-wallet. Third is virtual credit card. Fourth is mobile payment, and last, electronic cash or e-cash. Next. Okay, the conclusion. Payment methods have gone through a series of evolution, increasingly using mobile payment methods. Advanced technologies supporting mobile transaction. And dengan cara bayaran yang telah lalui serangkaian evolusi dari tunai hingga cek, kad debit dan kad kredit, dan sekarang ke e-commerce serta perbankan mudah alih. Jadi pelanggan semakin menggunakan kaedah pembayaran mudah alih untuk pembelian dalam talian, dan dengan teknologi canggih yang semakin meningkat dan mudah alih serta menjadikan ia telus dan lebih mudah, pengguna telah mengembangkannya dengan kepercayaan untuk menggunakan sistem pembayaran mudah alih ini. Okey, itu sahaja daripada grup kami. Sekian, terima kasih.